Are we live? Yep. Live in 3, 2, 1. Hello. 6 minutes late. Not like that. So for this live stream, let me just load this up. The internet's a bit bad. Probably because of the ultra low latency. Unfortunately, I cannot change it while streaming. Should have kept it at low latency. Oh well. Why is it bad? Can you actually? Yep. No, it's fine. Let's change it to 360p so that my internet isn't dead, I guess. So, what are we going to do today? Well, things to yap about. Cars. Soup. More cars. Yep, spelled that correctly. 3 cars. But make it F1. Yep. Okay. For real. Things to yap about will always be cars, but for today, F1, then Vought. Second, it will be this fan. I think I just electrocuted myself. Should be fine. Yep, stings a bit. Yeah. F1 Zenvolt, the Sepang International Circuit. Free. More concept. Oh, and get this. We have Formula 1 up there. Now we have chemistry formula. Yep. What else? Sure, I guess. I'll talk a bit about the Honda Mega Meet. When was it? Today is 26, so there will be 22. Nope, 23. 23, 8, 26. I should pop out the chat. There. I guess it's fine to share the pop-up chat. I think that's it. Yes. Actually, this one is also what the heck? I've forgotten. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I spelled equation correctly or not. But should be fine. Do you want to see the screen? The current screen I have. The current screen I have will bring us to a loop. Nope. Nearly make a mistake there. Let me just wear my gloves, which has appeared to gone missing. Not sure where my gloves has gone to. I think it has truly disappeared. Whoop. One of my favorite professions I've been watching lately is improvisers. So, with that being said, let's improvise. Might be a sore to the eye, might be a bit odd, but I think it's fine. Also, something fell into my water. Oh yeah, this time I have water right beside me. I should probably not put it under a place where a lot of things can fall onto it. Into it. Whoop. We live on prayers anyway. Luck and prayers. Let's see the screen. No, this one. Let's see the camera. Move this a bit here. Also, now the PNG is in the middle. Why? Because I don't know how to make sure it pop-ups in the dual screen thing differently. Currently, I only have it on auto crop and not software thing. So, is that even in the middle? I don't think it's in the middle. How about now? Is it in the middle? I think. I'm not even sure if the auto crop is even in the middle, so well, does this affect anything? This will not affect anything. Let's get the lights on. Because without the lights, you will not see it. Anyways, while I do this, how is everyone doing? For me, well, I wake up late today, which is, I wake up like too many times today. Like at first I wake up at 6 and then sleep again, wake up again at 7, sleep again, 8:30, sleep again, and then I'm not sure how many times I wake up and sleep again, but I only truly wake up at I think 10, which is that for my schedule. Should have listened to, who was it yesterday, Ishraf. Past is past, in which I totally did not think of any more and not overthink. Actually, streaming tonight has kind of helped Huh? Starting to stream daily has kinda allowed me to like express whatever I had, or like whatever I overthought of that day. Well, I just replaced it with streaming, which is which actually helps a lot. Hmm. Hmm. Might actually start streaming every day like this. Well, the original plan is to start streaming every day out of money, I suppose. But after it allowed me to like stop overthinking and stuff, I guess that's another reason to why I should stream every day. Also, when I told you I lost the other glove, this is what I replaced it with, which is a bit dirty. But it's fine. I'm not gonna touch the paper with this one. I'm gonna touch the paper with this one. So the drawing today will be the F1 Mercedes AMG car. Also, this is the past drawing. Let me just, you know what? Screw the what's it? Vertical, horizontal, horizontal. Yep, vertical view. Screw it. They won't see my PNG avatar. But continue on. This is what we did last time. A bit messy here and there, but it should cover all of chapter 2, which is matter, the atomic structure, and the meaning of isotopes. States of matter, the atomic structure, and isotopes. And then this one will cover mole concept, chemistry formula, equation, and hopefully, you see the line here, hopefully over here we'll cover, well, list all the ions that you need to memorize. Other than that, in this one we will draw the Formula AMG Mercedes cars, and then over here will be just a copy and paste from a drawing, an old drawing I've done, which shows, well, not just a drawing, 3 different cars drawing, which I remember was, I'm not sure what was it. I think it was just the love for Mercedes that just like pushed me through to like draw all of these 3 in one day. Well, one car did only like took about 1 to 1.5 hours, which would make about, let's take the maximum, will be 4.5 hours. At the same time, I was facing a fever, and the day I was drawing and the next, I had SPM trial exam. How did I pull through that mess? I do remember like finishing one of them during one of the trial exam break. But luckily I did pass the exam. Gonna drink a bit. Anyways, that's the past. We shall move from the past. I should do more like hand gestures on the screen. I always do hand gesture off screen, but well, that's because it is more comforting. Like if I have to do it on camera, I have to like stretch out my arms. Should be fine. Also, this glove is noticeably dirty. Why is it? It's more dirtier under the light. That makes sense. Yep. Why was it dirty? It's because I was at the Sepang Circuit. Yep. That's why it was dirty. Should be fine. It'll be fine. So, let's transfer all of this stuff. Well, actually, let's just finish the car drawing first. Meanwhile, while I draw the Formula One car, let's yap about F1 Zandvoort. Yep. How was F1 Zandvoort? Everyone is not here. For now, maybe I'll just read. And no, wait. Let's get the reference first. From that should be somewhere in the history. And I don't want to type all of it again. Let's just open it from history. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no. I wanted to show you the screen, but then again, it's a lot of, in this history tab, there's a lot of bank information, so I'm not gonna show you the history tab. Mercedes AMG Formula 1 top view. There. Yes. Open image in new tab. Well, that's not what about now. Open image in new tab. Nope, it still opens up that. Yeah. Now it's better. Do you want to see it? Sure, you can see it. There. That's a lot of tabs. Oh well. I'm also heating up a bit. There's no fan here. Well, the fan is not facing my direction. Well. Now it is. Camera. Now. Make sure to sleep well. Thank you, Ishraf Aman. Yeah, I'll make sure I sleep well. Well, I did sleep well, but I did not wake up well. Today I woke up how many times? I woke up at 6 and then slept again. Woke up at 7, slept again. Well, I did not wake up well. I truly woken up at like 10 a.m. So think let's continue with this. F1 example. Just gonna draw the Mercedes AMG F1, I think W17 car. Yep. So I've done the silhouette yesterday, ended the stream on the silhouette yesterday. But some things are a bit wonky, like this does not match here. So it's also a bit skewed. I'm not gonna erase that, but I am gonna change this part. So the pants. It's been a long time since I've last watched an F1 technical video, so I have forgotten a lot of the F1 term. Air duct, air vents, and then down here the skirt. What's that? The diffuser is a bit weird. Might just be because of this angle. Let's do the splitter first. Side splitter, in which I think I've already messed up. And then, I'm just gonna fix the wheel bit first. Okay, then continue here. I'm gonna try my best to ignore the fact that the car is a bit skewed. It doesn't help that this image is one-sided, which means the shadow is very high on the left side or right side of the car here. Yep, half the tire here, then top of it, and somewhere here. Right now it's only the silhouette, which means it's gonna get erased and then redrawn again. Now the part I don't understand is the part here. Also, why is it top chat? It should be live chat. Alright. Let's talk a bit about last F1 race at Zandvoort, which was very horrible for Max Verstappen. There are some things I forgot. There are some things I remembered. Also, the sprint race was very boring. Like, out of all the sprint race, for the sprint race at Zandvoort this year, the sprint race, I watched it, and then after I finished it, I was just like, did I watch a video? Immediately I just went, wait, did I carefully watch the video, or did I doze off? Like in my head, in my head, I remember like have putting my eyes 100% of the time at the screen. But well, the sprint highlight. Oh yeah, the sprint highlight should like highlight the memorable moments, but like the whole sprint race was just like what happened? Alright, and then we have to talk about the actual race. While the sprint race is like a good thing, like people can come and interact more with F1, but like it does sucks on the development side because you can't really test while trying to gain a point, so that suck a bit. Why doesn't this? Okay, so that's that there. I think it's just the fact that this part is cute, which is why it looks less cute. Alright, continue on with the F1 talk. I think the race was good and all, but it does suck that Max Verstappen was spun out, or was it he didn't spun out, though hit the white line first lap. Yep, that suck. What is this image? I swear there was like the official F1 cars have like a shield top here, right? Wait, why is this image missing that? Or does that not exist in the W17? I swear they still do. I'm not gonna swear. I thought there was like a shield. Now why do these front tires look so bigger, like in the if you're doing perspective, you can still see like big stuff that are far away will still look like something that is big than a small thing very close. So it's a bit weird. Also, this time I'm praying the internet does not cut on me, does not betray me. Is that correct? That is width. That is not enough width. That's why it feels odd. So let's make this bigger. Oh yeah, let's continue. Example. That's a bit like what was it? I support both George and who was it? Kimi Antonelli. Yep. I only purely support Kimi internally because he's like the winning, the leading champion, and he is only like 1 year older than me. That's the sole reason why I support Kimi internally. Him being 1 year older than me definitely gives it like a lot of reason. And then George, just because he's been at Mercedes for a long time, with Lewis Hamilton, which is, you guess it, the best driver in the grid. I do not fear anything because I'm not popular enough and I will not get clipped. However, I do need to be popular. Oh yeah, on the talk of Kimi internally, Mercedes, which I'm drawing right now, and Kimi internally, George Russell. Why did they switch? Huh. Why switch? Why? Alright, then that weird thing, I think, I'm not sure what is on this splitter board. Okay, that's that straight here. Let me just pump up the fan. Alright. That's a bit like this, but because it's like a texture line, we have to like fade it a bit so that, yep. Now the front spoiler doesn't make sense right now, this part. I'm just gonna focus on side splitters for now. You know, I should do this stuff first, just because I'm gonna definitely like I'm gonna do this easy things first. Watch me bite my word. What else happened at the Zandvoort? Oh yeah, Gabby Bortoletto with his save, and Hulk with the Matrix style. Like if we have the Infinity Hulk in Marvel, we have Matrix Hulk in F1. Who will win? Actually, Infinity Hulk might win, just because it's the Power Stone. You know what, actually? Non-fiction beats fiction. Yep. F1 Hulk beats Infinity Hulk. Alright, so I've done the easiest part. I've not done the easiest part. This part is actually curve, which means this part is wrong. This part is very wrong. You know, I don't really need to like copy one-to-one to perfection. But According to a school personality test, apparently, I have OCD, which I think is false. The amount of asymmetrical happening here, imperfection, definitely does not bother me, because this is definitely not wider than this. It being askew does not amaze me. How wide is this time? It is wide. That wide. So this one is also why? Why does this looks what? It's more curved. That's why. Yuki Tsunoda. He joined back. Who was it talks about? I think it was Grian. He talked about streamer brain, which is something happening right now where trying to multitask, but well, at least the chat is not running at full speed at me right now, so that's good. I don't have to read too much, but at the same time there's no activity, so sure. Then this half of it, yep. I have not done myself a good job here because of the askewness, which I don't want to redraw. A person once asked me if I'm shy or not. Now, how does the diffuser look like? Like this. Somehow. Oh no, it's like this. Oh no. That looks very hard. That's not how. Um, should do. Yep. There's like a curve here, which means then something like this. The side part is like very hard to draw because it deals with physics beyond my current comprehension. So, I may have taken the wrong path. What I want to do is design race car liveries, but it appears that I have took off mechanical engineering, in which the basics I have forgotten, and the school starts, well, not the school, the college, the university for me starts next month. And here I am just drawing more cars. Well, it does help me in terms of notes and revision. Looks like a person right now. Do I do the part that is the, do they call it T-bone steering? No, T-bone chassis right now. Yes. So I should. The gap between there is which? So that's that. Well, not the best of drawers, that's definitely it. How? It's about an hour now. Well, I guess we won't arrive at the notes then, I think, because right now the SQ problem is definitely taking into effect, which is not good. Something's odd, but why? There's also like side flaps, side things over here. It looks like this. Huh. I seem to have found the problem why it looks bad. Whoops. Time to fix it. The T-bone chassis, from the angle I have, shouldn't look like this. That's why it's bad. So we should something like this, then something like this. Sometimes we need to take a new perspective to see why some things don't look right. That's better. Then sure, there's like a T-bone connection under here, which somewhat ruins whatever I have here, because we can this is a bit of a bad, probably because of the SQs. Yep. Then here we move the flap a bit up. Alright. And then here again. Want to talk a bit about a streamer I found today. She, well, a silent streamer, or well, she doesn't talk very often, but that's how many views she has in every of her stream. She has about 10k, 100k every stream, even though she doesn't talk very often. Well, I think that's because she draws a lot of drawings. Meanwhile, I'm 1 hour in, and and yes, connected again. Kind of hate that. Because I don't know what happens to the stream. When the stream ends, I cannot actually check what happened. So when the stream ends, it looks normal. At least that's what I think. I guess the streamer earlier is like more interesting, like she does stream silently, but because she is drawing at the same time on the paper, she also responds with writing, which is a stream that I did, the first stream I did in this year, but that stream didn't have any kind of views. Something I hate is I don't know what I hate. One thing I realized once I have like water over here, I don't take like I don't put down the gun for break text as often. That is asymmetrical. So what else happened? Let's continue the Zamvort talk. What else happened at Zamvort? Yuki Tsunoda got his points. Fernando Alonso also got his points. And I think that's all I have to. Oh yeah, that's like a video of Isaac Hajar on the side, just like, and then the comments were just like, he opened up the weather app on the phone. Alright, I'm gonna fix this a bit because it's not curved like that. So I'm not sure where I want to put down like stream highlights. Where do I put down the stream highlights? Do I make it in shorts or make a new channel for it? Because I'll be honest, I'm still not sure what the audience of this channel wants. I know the main thing on this channel is gonna be the highlight of me explaining stuff for the SPM studies while drawing. The thing I wanted to do last stream I did not do, which is custom thumbnail for every stream, which I have not done yet. Because I forgot. I think it's because I work. Yes. I think if I sleep tonight with the mindset that early in the morning, first thing in the morning is make a thumbnail, I will immediately wake up. Obsessive compulsive disorder. It's not behavior, it's a disorder. Why? But I guess what's autism? Autism is autism. It's not a disorder. They don't call it a disorder. But obsessive compulsive disorder, they call it a disorder. I'm a perfectionist. I'm not. I don't have any disorders. Definitely. You know, I haven't actually like even like asked a doctor about OCD. The last time I did a medical checkup, I only did it for color blindness. How does that one? So that's actually a plate. So that means, alright, this should be fine. Then it's like out here, and then it's like outwards here. Which I must say does not look symmetrical. I think I don't have anything more to talk about because oh yeah, also I have to mention this. Who is it? It's a Haas car, I think. Right after on the radio, the team radio said, was it Lando was leading, the car immediately like scared itself and then just died. That's my belief. The Haas car heard Lando is leading, and then it immediately just went, nope. Nuh-uh. I will sit at the sidelines. Okay. The drawing the sponsors will be so hard. Did I draw the sponsors on the previous drawing, on the old drawing? I only draw the Petronas and Mercedes logo, which is the full team name. Was it Petronas Mercedes AMG F1 team? Right, so let's draw the halo. Let's draw the vents first, actually. Easier. That's easy because it's something like this. Then a bit like this. Then that's good. Then this. I think this. Yes. It's a skew. Nothing I can do about that. Let's draw the halo now. So that's something like this. Then it goes out like this. So it's this, and then it's that, and then it's this, and then it's that. This, that, to fast. It's a skew. It's asymmetrical. Let's talk a bit about Sepang. For those who are coming to Sepang for the F1 Grand Prix, You are lucky because I don't have money. So yeah. Another thing is that I will be away in Johor when that happens. So yeah. Let's talk about Sepang International Circuit, which I'll be honest, right now is in a solid condition. However, bird poops are quite literally everywhere. So that's one thing. That's a con. Uh, let's also talk about the fact that people are saying the circuit is abandoned, which is not. It's not abandoned. It's just been cleverly hidden. It's just been cleverly hidden from, well, the public. Like yeah, you say it's abandoned, but it's actually, well, it's very shy. No updates, no whatsoever, but events are very much happening in it. You just need to search for it. No one's gonna tell you what's gonna happen in Sepang. You have to search for it. Sepang is dead. Sepang is dead. Nope. Sepang. Well, actually, the last video. Oh yeah, do you even know that Sepang has a YouTube? The International Circuit has a YouTube channel. No, none of you do. Well, it has, and it's dead because I believe the last video they ever sent was the last Ideal Fitri, which is in the minds of you, which is very long ago. So one thing that I guess it's not really their responsibility to advertise anything. It is the responsibility of the event organizer, but you have to really be, you have to know about the event first to then know that something is happening at Sepang Circuit. So yeah, but I think the IG page is improving. It's not perfect, but it is improving. It's, I think, yeah, no. Like, they still, like, the main focus of their post is still the MTCC events, which is the event they do. So if you want to know if a Lamborghini is racing there, a Pagani is racing there, yep, Pagani races there too. Do you know? No, because, well, yeah, you shouldn't know about the Pagani one because that's I think private track there. I think only people that the person wants to let know can go. But the other different events, the GT World Asia, the Lamborghini Trofeo Cup Asia, all of those are still in Sepang. But guess what? you have to know about those events first to know that it's happening in Sepang. So Sepang is that, well, no, actually it's just very shy. You know, that's definitely not the correct way to word it. Speaking of shy, I am shy. Well, I have golden clips from these streams. However, my parents do not know about the YouTube channel, but they do watch the TikTok account I have, which makes it it's gonna blow up on TikTok. Unfortunately, I am very shy to my parents. So I'm not sure what to do. Anyways, Sepang Circuit. Last week there was a Honda Mega Meet for the year 2026. And there was a lot of cars there. Now, I can't just like do one of those videos again where I just compile all of the recordings I got into a video. Well, some of them did get views more than the amount of subscribers I had. So, there was pops and bangs here and there. What else? There was also the Honda NSX, the Liberty Walk, which is very cool. The Liberty Walk Nissan Z 130, I think. No, 350Z. Yep, 350Z. Liberty Walk edition. And then there was also a bunch of rare unique Hot Wheels, but I don't think I recorded any of that, which is a shame, I think. Thinking about it again, this is the second W17 I've drawn this year. Might even be in the 3 years I have. No, not 3 months, not 3 years. How many Mercedes does this make? Well, this makes 4 Mercedes F1 cars, I think. Yep. Let's draw the back spoiler now. This is the splitter. This is this part, which is this part. Yes, this part, and then this part. This part is kind of like this, and this. The only symmetrical part is the back part, so I'll make sure it's still it's the best. Hmm. I should ask Faktau for a shout out, or Faradiba, or I don't know, Sepang Circuit themselves. I do wonder how they're going to block advertisers. Like, how will they manage the advertising side? Like yes, Bahrain sponsors that sponsored Bahrain sponsored to make the race possible, but Petronas made sure the circuit exists. So is it gonna be like a clash between is there a fuel sponsor on the what on the Bahrain side of things? F1 Bahrain, like, is there going to be a clash of fuel sponsor? Does Bahrain have a Gulf Air? Gulf Air is Gulf Air. So I'm assuming Gulf Air only make fuel air. Yep, not land vehicle fuels, only Airbuses and such. So I don't think there will be clashes on it, but that's definitely going to be like maybe 50-50 split for the sponsor placement. Let me just drink a bit. Wow. Also, cat. That's not gonna fail. Yep, cat. Cat. Oh. Actually, horrified cat. Continue on. Is that it? I think that's it. Actually, that's not it. The back spoiler is still missing, but still missing details. So it's gonna be like this, and curve up and done. Nope. Then yep, curve up and somewhat there. That should be it. So that's sharp there, and then this is the moment where I think I'll just yep. Tell me it's only been an hour since I started streaming. I will see the clock in 5, 4, 3, 2, from Freeren. It is about I was 5 minutes late, so it's an hour and 25. No, it's an hour and 15 minutes. That's great. I was thinking about like putting my stream into TikTok, which I've not done yet. I need to install some plugins for that. Uh, what? Oh yeah. And I am continuing university next month. And those both thoughts reminds me of that one video where VTuber visits a Malaysian university, something like that. How about a PNG tuber? Well, hopefully maybe VTuber in the future. I'll try. PNG tuber go learn at university. That's gonna be horrible. So this part down here is a bit wrong. Why am I paying so much attention to detail? I'm going to not. So that's like that, and then that's like, oh no, I see why. Man, I wish I have the cut tool from drawing software to just move it. Dang it. So that's like this, and then that's like that. Yep, works. It works. I mean, you'll have to squint to see the good image. Yep. Now, do I want to put down the typography and stuff? Nope. I'll just draw this stuff. Man. Alright, let's erase a bit there. Let's perfect it. Let's render it. Still like oh, let's add the chassis part. I mean, I guess let's just only draw lines of it. So like this part here, then somewhere here connects to there. There is so much going on back there. It's because it's connected to the chassis, so makes sense. No, not connected to the chassis. Connected to the engine. So which makes it quite busy at the back. So many like aero elements. So well, it's not accurate, but it's busy, so I'll take it. Let's knock in a little bit, and then just like, yep, that part. The exhaust, I think. Now the full car is, well, the Mercedes is black color, which means a bunch of filling in. So the question here is, do I want to put down the sponsor or not? That's not. I'll just write down to the side. It's a Mercedes Petronas car. That's it. That's all you need to know. Yep. so many curve going on, so many stuff going on, so many things. Do I want to full color? Sure. Now the problem here is I want to do justice to delivery, but I know I won't be able to deliver it. Yeah, let's just do our own livery. So for filling in the color, I'm not gonna use this mechanical pencil. I'm just gonna use a normal pencil, which I think has been tampered with. What? Is this the wall? It might be the wall. Why is the wall paint stuck onto this pencil? I need more chatters in the chat. Do I even have views? I do not. Yes, no. Nope, concurrent views is 0. As a matter of fact, there has not been any views since 10 p.m. Wow, that's amazing actually. How do I not have any views at all? Green knows how to unbake a cake egg is concerned. Very concerning. So let's fill in the color, I guess. Meanwhile, let's talk a bit about let's see what was the notes I had for Mia and Darren. F1 Zenvolt, Sepang International Circuit, Moral Concept, Chemistry, Formula Equation, Honda Megamit. Don't feel like talking about any. Let's actually talk about the F1 Sepang Circuit, where I don't know. Have I genuinely depleted of things to talk about? Well, actually, the Honda Megamit last time. What else was it? There was the Thailand Super Series. I also went to my first night race ever, which was only a free practice. So yeah, it wasn't a race, but it was amazing to like see all the cars just disappear. Yep, that's the state of the Sepang Circuit. Not really disappear. The track is well lit and is from the main grandstand. I did not just do that. No, don't spread it out. That, no. Okay. Think should be good. Let's darken the lines. The first time I went to a Sepang Circuit, I was not able to walk at all. Once I went on to the main grandstand, the top floor chairs, my brain screamed that I really want to sprint the whole the whole the whole main grandstand, but my legs were just like so nervous because not so nervous, so excited, too excited that it didn't move. It just want to stay there and then watch all unfold, the race unfold. The first race I ever went to was the GT World Asia Cup. Was there cup? No challenge. But, there were Lamborghinis, Ferraris, cars and cars. No, there was Audis. I remember that. Me pointing out Audi when recording. Was there Porsches too? I think there was Porsches too. Whatever GT car races. Yep. I think I've messed up a bit. Yep, that's messed up. Sure. It's fine. Let's do this and hope that it doesn't break, because we don't know how mechanical pen goes. There was a point there where I think I just snapped my finger. Okay. Haven't done like something like this a long time. Like highlighting the black lines on black texture. No. Black paint, drawing, filling, something. Okay, then this here. Yes, I've done it. And then watch it get completely destroyed when I just close the page. I haven't even put down the chemistry infographics yet. Oh wait, does that pierce through the page? Doesn't. Nope. Haha. Nope, doesn't pierce through the page, which is good. Piercing through the page was a problem in the old book, so I'm glad I have this new book. So let's continue. Meanwhile, I believe I just overlapped like 4 different topics on top of each other, so that makes it a bit hard to follow me. So yeah. let's start back with let's start back with what happened last week at Sepang. Yep, the TSS. That was the Thailand Super Series. That was Porsche Carrera Challenge, I think. The 86 Challenge, which, I mean, I guess it did scam me. So, when I first read the that there was going to be an 86 race, I thought it was the famous. Oh yeah, also I just learned today that infamous means getting famous for something bad, which I have accidentally used for so many things. Hopefully no one hopefully the people I use it on didn't also thought infamous just means famous. I don't think. Oh well, continue on. I thought it was going to be the A86, the ones that Takumi drive. So I was very hyped up. And then when the race goes, to my surprise, it was the GR86, I think. And it was not the AE86. It was not even the GR86. Was it the GR? No, it was the oh wait, which one was? Yep, the GR86, not the GT86. If it was the GT86, I could like turn it into an MF Ghost edit. And if it was an AE86, I thought I would be like seeing 86s just drifting in Sepang. But nope, it was the GR86. I was like, sure. And then when it started to race, that's when something truly I guess like my jaw just went, oh man, because when the race started, like compared to the MTCC cars, it was just like, it was so silent. The race was so silent compared to the MTCC cars. Like, it's like serving the final dessert first before serving the first dessert. Like you've been given a high expectation, and then well, you thought it was the A86 that were gonna drift here and there, but no, it was actually just the GR86. Nothing against GR86. It's just well, like I said, what if you were served the final meal first instead of the first, what do you call it, starters, the first starters? So you've been given the high expectation first, and then you've been given the like good product. Yeah, the MTCC cars was so loud, and then suddenly the GR86 was like, okay, it's loud. The thing with the GR86 is that like there's 12 of them, I think, on the grid, and then the MTCC one only have like 5 of them on the grid. So, but the five cars on the grid was louder than 12 cars on the grid. So, uh, of course, I'm not really truly there for just the sound. So I did at least I still found like clips like intense competition. I think, have I uploaded that on the channel yet? Don't think I have. So I think I might. I might. So do I leave the tires white? Oh, I don't leave the tires white. Ants, get away. Okay. I wonder if I tag streams after this one with Hannah Raven, maybe I'll get more views. Maybe I don't. Maybe I won't. This part is also black colored. Alright. How long has it been? About an hour and a half. I've yet to put in the infographics. Should be fine. I mean, there's probably an audience out there still looking for my kind of content, where I just talk while drawing cars. So far, I think the only viewers I have is one. But the thing about actually, the thing about this is that I still have not put down a custom thumbnail, so that's definitely the main culprit why I'm not getting any views. I think that's it. I mean, there's like, yep, something like this. Then, like that. And, yeah, since this part is like teal color, white, silver color, so I can just down a very miniature logo of the Mercedes car. So yep. I wonder if I can capture the livery. So it will be like this. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Then like this. Then like this. Then like this. I cannot fit 5. So I'll just fit 4. Which I think definitely does damage the image, I think. Or maybe actually, no, I can fit 5. Yes. So let's do here too, and then here, then here, then here, then here. Ah, 6 hours is not enough sleep. Well, one day I'll have 8 hours of sleep. But the grind must go on. Yeah, that's a good. That's familiar enough. Let's do this part. So let's actually carve the lines. So yeah. Have I told you that I have an animation channel yet? Of course not. I'm talking to wind. I'm talking to the wall. Should do it. Then yep, yes. One day I'll unlock channel memberships, but till that day, streaming will just be a way for me to avoid overthinking. Yep, it's a way for me to soon generate money, and it's a way for me to study or revise these stuff. Alright, so that's that. That is that. That's that. It's so nice knowing that I can just carve it without it being badly on the other page. So let's just continue this. Throughout the year, I have not drawn anything. I've definitely forgotten a lot of things. Yep, like sing. And there was another thing I drew today, which was, well, not another thing. Animation, I think. Yep. No, not I think. What the heck am I saying? Of course, I did animation. So my arm could use, I guess, a 12-hour rest. So let's say I sleep at 12, which means I can only continue drawing, or let's make sure the rest is quite effective. So I can't hold anything with my hand for 12 hours. So just put it in relax mode. So start sleeping at 12, and then only after 12 I can hold up any pen, any kind of pen or pencil. Let's also restrict me not able to play video games. Yep. For 12 hours, I will restrict myself from video games and pen and pencil. Yes. That's the tire. You can see the curvatures, which is bad. I wonder, how do YouTubers deal with the first stream loneliness? Or Twitch. I think it's better on Twitch. I think maybe the algorithm's better on Twitch. Should try it sometime. Multi-stream. But Crickcraft, yeah, he does post his videos, streams from video first. Currently, I failed the video part. So, I should share the streams I do with my friends, but anyways, think that's done. Yep, that's a Mercedes done, and it looks very empty. Actually, there's a vent there, so let's actually add that vent so that hopefully it doesn't look too empty. So let's something like this. It's about that wide, almost as wide. It's actually above a bit. So, yep. So let's do this, and then that. Yep, that works. That's top 10 vent. That's good. Yep, that's good a bit. Then we erase here, and that's done. Yep, done and dusted. Now we need to put down the infographics. Should be fine. So let's take a peek at the screen a bit. That's done. So let's see this one. This part. Yes. RAM. Just remember, if AI eats our RAM, we will always have RAM because we can relative the atomic mass. Yes. I should keybind the scenes later. Should something like that. Sure. So there's this part and this part. Let me just process this a bit. Let me also get the chat up. Yep. All right. On the simplest day on an exam, all you need to know is this. On the day that you really wants to fully understand this, you need this. So all right. I should stop by to who is again one of Hannah's stream to see how she does a teaching stream. But I mean, I guess biology is more fun than chemistry. Water. What? Okay, that's just bubbles, but suddenly felt weird. I don't know, probably just because of my mouth is dry. I was complaining a lot about the SQ things, but once I added the details all in, doesn't look that SQ, like it's first glance nothing. Yep, first glance it looks perfect. This is the artist dilemma. Yep, where only you know every mistake that you make. only you know all the mistakes that you make. But once you give it to the bigger picture, uh, the mistakes are simply small, and you've been overthinking about that mistake too much. So now let's try putting in the relative atomic mass, the relative molecular mass, and the relative, I believe, formula mass. So like I said, on a simple day, all you need to know is this. On an understanding day, on the day you would try to understand everything, it's this. And then for chemical formula, and then the chemistry formula, just copy and paste this. The empirical formula, just copy paste that. And then the equation, just copy paste this. I hope you can see the book properly. Oh man. I guess. I guess you do need to know all this stuff. Yep, they're going to ask you, like, this is going to be the SPM notes, right? So yeah, I'll have to implement this stuff. And then this one in the corner. This is a lot of writing. This is I think, yeah, my hand can handle it. Like, the drawing board is so precise, so that it definitely took a strain on my hand. But writing, I don't really have a precise writing, so it's gonna be horrible, because it was always horrible, I think. Let's look a bit. This one I put down right as matter. So, oh man, wait. Do I instead to draw like the silhouettes of these three cars over here instead, so that I can structure what I'm going to write then better, because it is a lot of writing. Yes. So let's start with the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG electric drive. Now, I'm not sure if... Let's only silhouette it, because I only have 30 minutes left. I might also do some work off camera, just so that I could maybe get to the first half of the stream just explaining chapter 3. And then we can immediately get to chapter 4, which I think is one of the best chapter in SPM chemistry. For some reason, my brain cannot compute why the car is that length. So it's that length. So it's here. It's here. It's somewhere there. Yep, somewhere there. Somewhere here. Then the wheelbase. The wheel gap is, let's do something like this. That's gonna be, and then the tire is about that size. Let's raise it a bit. So we're only doing the silhouette. So like a draft like silhouettes, something like this. It's quite now this might be the part where I might just screw the drawing rule and go with my own how big is the wheel gap here? The wheel gap is not that big, so this big, which means the tire is about over here, and the tire is about there. So this won't make sense because the past drawing there were grids helping me to draw. In this one I don't have any. How big is that? That's a bit. That's about. That's. How tall is it? It's about this tall. So here. Now does that look like the silhouette of an SLS? Of course it doesn't, because I've not done this part yet. This cut, and then here, and a bit like this. Now, yes, while we're at it, just draw the draft frame, I guess. So that's something like this, something like this. Yep. Believe me when I say everything looks blocky first. Yeah. Open up Blender, the first thing you do is modify a block. Looks good, looks good. That's good. Yeah. Yep. That's an SLS silhouette right there. Yep. Definitely. Sure, for sure. Yep. My reference image is the drawing I had drawn a year ago. So yeah, you know how AI copies and redraws, copy redraws, or actually the background. Yep, this is what's happening. The methods of the backrooms is in play here. That's good enough, I suppose. Also, I was wondering why the door looks weird. Then I remembered the doors are wing doors. And then let's draw the AMG one. I remember the AMG one being the hardest one to draw. Or actually the AMG GT. The SLS was hard because it was too small. Because I drew it too small. The AMG one was hard because the lights did not just didn't want to symmetry. The left looked bigger than the right, and then I drew again. The right looked bigger than the left. Drew again. The left was lower than the right. Somehow I have to like. Okay, so that's like this. So that's. So that's 1, 2. So 1, 2. 1, 1. This is just gonna be the silhouettes of the cars because how big is that? That's about this big. So that's I might actually not got room for it. Yeah, let's erase this one. The camera is not overheating. Very cool. Let's do this part. So that's about this. So that's what's the elevation? The elevation is about right there. No, there. It's about there. So yep. I'm definitely able to transfer the elevation bulat. Yep. I think I've already forgotten the length. Oh yeah. Yep. That's about here, and then that's about there. So the tire is only like this. So like that. Somehow something like this. How tall? It's that tall. It's that tall. How have I already forgotten? Alright. So this tall. And then something like this. It's quite low. The card is quite low. Then something like this. Let's draw the tiles, which has the wheelbase of something like this. No, not something like this. That's quite. Something like this. So let's just yep. So let's draw you, and then this one can elevate a bit. How it's this? Why? That's quite big. How is it this big? Off the stream, I'll definitely like change up the silhouette. Let's take this and then presume this part. Yep. Let's assume. And then let's take this. Shoot. Does not look like an AMG one at the moment. And I have only 10 minutes left. Ish. What was the quote from the Backrooms movie? It's like telling a person who've never seen a dog draw a dog multiple times. I only have so that's I only have that looks bad. That's not an AMG one. I can excuse myself. This does look like an SLS, but this does not. I cannot excuse myself that of this. You know what I should do? A very like quick pick. I should for some reason open up asphalt and look at asphalt for some reason. Yes. I mean, for now it's just a silhouette, right? So something like this. People always say trust the process. You cannot trust this one. Can I save it? Maybe. So like this. And then I think it's just because of trust the process. But you cannot trust this one. Actually, maybe no. Uh, I'm skipping a lot of steps here. Well, not skipping a lot of steps. I'm getting too ahead of myself. So I said I'm just gonna. Sure, it's not an AMG one, but that's fine. Actually, let's compare it right away. Let's see. Let's see in the glory of asphalt. So let's see. Excuse me. So let's see. Yeah, we are only here for Mercedes. So still haven't unlocked this car yet. That's great. They don't show us the flaps. Alright, so how does it, let's say, like that, like that, like that. You know, now that I can see it in 3D like this, it's definitely, I definitely have like better in depth from the photo I have to like base off from Google. Like I can pick what kind of angle I have, and I mean, I guess, it should be just a silhouette, right? So something like this. So let's do let's cut, because I know when I have the game on here it's quite laggy. You know, once I see it, it's quite squashed. So let's actually instead take the silhouette from the game from here. Nah. I think it's better if I just take a screenshot. Take it. Thank you. Unfortunately, if I reference this, I can't have the flaps, but the image is quite clearer than whatever reference I can ever find on Oracle. Yes, I also need to rehydrate. I'll move it further down since I just realized how much notes those are. So yeah. So let's try something here. Alright, that's better, I think. Make it smaller, and now I have my reference. Another thing I realized is that I will have to do the silhouette for this one too, which something like this should do. Then let's do the wheel. So the thing about the wheel is that it's when you're drawing a car, your wheel is the base. You know what? Actually, that was my mistake. I kept referencing the pen to the thing that I forgot that I should use the wheels for measurements instead. This angle is gonna be hard, which is why I should have not picked this angle instead. How tall is that? That's like, if the wheel is this big, the wheel is about that width, and then this width. Alright, so that's a good width. Then the yes, no. 1, 2, half. 1 half. So let's do the height instead. 1 and half. That's good. Yep. Let's do this instead. Right. So if yeah. It's about 1 and a bit, so the height should so 1 and a bit. I think that's a good a bit. And then that's just the tire in the photo is angled, but I'm not gonna do it angled, so yep. It's gonna be I think the real life car, the front tire is a bit smaller, maybe not. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine as Guardian leather. Yep, that's good enough. Then that's a bit. Then we shall not raise it too much, like something like this. Why? I think I have tried that This is fine. This is fine. Should be enough. Should be enough. Not enough. So that's like the no. So the front bit is like 4 height of the wheels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite wide, just because of the angle. So truly trying to trust the so something like this. Then how tall is that? So like let's just try this one. Yeah, this one stuff. I should draw a box first. Yep. Let's draw a box instead. Yep. Something like this. This, that. Then something like this. Let's draw a box instead. Yep, that's actually easier and better. So something like this. That's half a tire, so that's 2. This and then this. So that's it's quite easier to draw like this, you know. Suddenly quite easier. So I guess that's another thing. Remember, just draw boxes. Box. Let's try fade the boxes a bit so that it doesn't conquer the full view. And then there's the middle part. So I should be drawing only the silhouette I have. I think I have skewed from that point. So let's draw this bit. That's somewhere here. So that's here. Middle a bit. Then it's not too tall, so somewhere like this. And then something like this. Yep, I figured out. Just draw boxes. Box, and everything is quite easier. So the plan was to just draw the silhouette, make sure there's the silhouette. We are now more than just the silhouette, because there's like the fin and then the vent, which requires much detail than just a silhouette to like do it justice. So I'm just gonna do this and a bit this and then a bit of the spoiler. Yeah, that's done. That's in fact that's in fact the silhouette done, which I don't think so is done. Yep, that's a wrap up on the AMG one. And now we have to do the Mercedes GT Black Series, which is also the safety car, the popular safety car in F1. Let's just do the silhouette, rough silhouette. Something like this, something like that, the piece, something like this, something like this, then you know what I need more right now? I need to end this stream. Oh man. Let's see. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming for about 2 hours and a half. So do I don't care. Let's do this, then this, then this. Let's get to the 45-minute mark, I guess. Let's do this. Let's do it roughly this, like this, then yes. So somewhere here it drops down. So yeah. I'm just commentating on the things I am doing right now, which is, I think, quite bad. How big is the tire? The tire is about that big. So that big. Uh, mm. In the old drawing, I've accidentally drew it as like familiar to a hot rod. So yeah, let's not do that again. Let's do boxes again. Box. Uh, Actually, yeah, no. So like this, done something like this, then something like this. Which I have realized does not look quite right. It looks quite bigger too, so something is definitely not right. But I think I can. Oh man. You know what? There's a textbook about engineering schematics, I think. So I'll definitely take a quick read on that, and hopefully maybe help me remember the things, the skills I have forgotten. So yep. Right now, for some reason, it looks like toll meter. It's a bit more here, so yeah. That's a bit more here. So let's then try to like fade it more. Something like this, then something like this. Slopes down a bit here, then something like this. Yep, somewhat works. Then, yep. Yep, that's a quite good guess. I'll just. Think it just needs to be more slanted. Yep. That's. Let's see. Alright. This are the silhouettes of these cars. They do not bear resemblance, but it's one that I am happy to leave it on. So there's like 3 minutes left until 50-minute mark on the stream, so I'm not sure what to do. So, do I just end it here, I guess? That's what I have right now. Let's see. Let's review the analytics. Concurrent viewers right now is 1. Are you sure? Is there really 1 viewer right now? Highest concurrent is 2 viewers. 8 people has viewed this stream, which is not an incredible feat. I have better feat than before. So what do I want to do for next stream? So it's definitely going to finish chapter 3 and open up chapter 4. So I'll also try see Twitch or maybe TikTok. I'll change it to low latency because it's proven to be quite bad. I think there will also be a change in the music plays, background music plays. I do want more biceps, so yeah. Physics, I'm not sure when I will move on to physics. Let's see. I'll definitely finish chapter 4 first, but does chapter 4 continue on to chapter 5? What's chapter 5? Chapter 5, was it acid and stuff, or is that chapter 6? Chapter 5 will be exploring about chemical bond. Chemical bond, I mean, here's the thing, once you got the stream, you need to continue the stream. Like once you got the flow, you have to continue the flow, or else the flow will be harder to start again. But we cut chapter 5 to get to physics. I mean, I did do that safely. I think it's safe. Acid, base, and salt. Yeah, I think so. Actually, let me check the old book. The good old book. So, yep. So, this is... that's actually very... So I caught on the information of the periodic table and the history of it. And then after that, I just went to physics with physical quantities, and then all this stuff. So for tomorrow's stream instead, I'll try finish chapter 4 first. Yes. I mean, this note is already perfect, so but I will have to redraw this cards again. So that's it for today's stream, I guess. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, I guess. Let's end it on a close book. Yes.